it's all about our team. It's about these young men. It's about the young men that we're trying to attract to be a part of the University of Colorado, and our team knows that. They know how much we appreciate them and how much we think of them and how excited we are about that. And really it came down to wanting to make sure we had a coach that would do it right. And there's no question to me that Tad Boyle represents everything that's right about college basketball, the way he conducts himself, the way he does everything that he does associated with being a leader. His love of the game is really unparalleled, and I think that is awesome for us, and he cares deeply about players, fans, donors, alumni, faculty. He's got a heart of gold, and he's got a competitive spirit that really is second to none. And you start talking about an industrious work ethic, that's Tad Boyle, competitive drive. And not many of you know, you're thinking, okay, who's this Tad Boyle guy? What's he all about? Well, let me tell you, when he took over at the University of Northern Colorado for the Bears, he inherited a job that was dead last in the nation, 336 ranked in RPI. 4 years later, as we began to look for a coach, the committee was pulling out data, looking at different information. So we pulled up the RPI ratings of this year's team at the University of Colorado, and we thought, well, let's see where Tad's team is. University of Colorado, 123. Tad Boyle and the Bears, 124. To go from 336 to 124 was an eye-opener for us. And that type of competitive spirit and dedication is awesome. And that's the type of passion that we need in our head coach. And again, his demonstrated commitment to being fundamentally sound with the way his team plays, his maturity, the way he conducts his practices, his community outreach, and his academic integrity is very, very important to us. Disciplined, focused, poised leadership, I think, says an awful lot about Tad Boyle as well. So, again, it's awesome to welcome his wife, Ann, kids Jack, Pete, and Claire. They're standing over here. We should give them a warm round of applause and a welcome to the Buff family. And we're going to look forward to having them be part of a very special event here in just a little bit. But it is with great pleasure, honor, and pride that I introduce the next head men's basketball coach for your team, the Colorado Buffaloes, Tad Boyle. Last time we had some fun with that. You missed most of those, so that's good. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, bud.
We'll make sure you learn this fight song, and next time we'll be able to sing
next
along.
Next time I'll sing it? Yeah, that's right.
Have some fun. All right, they'll stop that in just a second.
All right, thank you. Wow. That's all I have to say is wow. I'm humbled and honored to be here for a guy that grew up in Greeley, Colorado, and played his high school basketball in this state. Had an opportunity to play my last high school basketball game in this building in 1981. And fast forward to 2010, and to be standing here as the head coach at the University of Colorado is surreal for me. This has been a whirlwind. Mike mentioned my family. My mother is also here, Alice, and my mother-in-law, Lois Shell, my brother Hugh and his wife Nancy, and my niece Jennifer came down from South Dakota. So I'm a family guy. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be here and how excited I am to be the head coach at the University of Colorado. It took a long time getting here. I lived in Boulder for about 8 years back in the 80s and 90s, and got to know this community and this university, and I took off on a trek to be a college basketball coach. I started out at the University of Oregon, and I was there for 3 years, and I went on a whirlwind tour, and it led me back here 16 years later. I would have never guessed it, but I can promise you this: there will be nobody that has coached at the University of Colorado that is going to give you more of their heart and soul than I will, because this job means everything to me. This is a destination job for me. This is a dream job for me. One of our competitors in the Big 12 was a teammate of mine in college, and he's now a competitor, Mark Turgeon at Texas A&M, who I worked with at Wichita State. And Mark Turgeon asked me about 10 years ago when we were together, what's your dream job? Where do you want to be 10 years from now? And I told him I want to be the head coach of the University of Colorado. And I didn't ever think it would happen, quite honestly, but here I am today, and I can't be more elated and excited to be here. So sometimes what gets lost in this is with press conferences and what our job really entails, and Mike alluded to it, is our student athletes. That's what this is about. And job number one for me is to try to establish a relationship with the young men in our program and hopefully demonstrate to them what I'm about, what I believe in, and what our vision is for Colorado basketball. And my vision for Colorado basketball is one that is going to make us competitive in one of the best conferences in the country. And I will not sleep, I will not do anything until that goal is accomplished. And so I'm humbled to be here. A lot of friends, our family is here, and I've got a lot of work to do. One of the things we have to do is put a coaching staff together, and we're gonna work on that in the next week. But our student athletes are the most important thing, and I forgot about the wind in Boulder, but it's good. That's number one is our student athletes. Number two is putting a staff together, and then we'll get on the recruiting trail as well. In fact, heading out there tomorrow. So again, thank you for coming. Thank you for being Colorado Buffaloes. Mike told me before I stepped down that the next time that song's played, I need to sing along with it, and so I got to learn those words, and I'm gonna work on that right away. But go Buffaloes! I'm gonna try to make you proud.